Picture this. I'm out by my pond, watching my horses splash around, the morning sun turning the water to gold, when this woman storms up, clipboard in hand, accusing my horse of a federal crime. Yeah, you heard that right. Linda Carver, our HOA president, claims my stallion's swim is contaminating community, water, and somehow stealing government property. All because I let my horses cool off in my own damn pond on my own damn land. I'm Cole Ramsey, 45, a rancher in Sagebrush Valley, Wyoming, and let me tell you, Linda's wild crusade, complete with fake inspectors, stolen mail, and a live-streamed witch hunt, turned my quiet life into a reality show nobody asked for, but everybody watched. This mess kicked off one Tuesday morning on my 60-acre ranch, a place my granddad left me, where I run a tight operation with 3 horses, Shadow, a black stallion with a temper, Daisy, a sweet bay mare, and Blaze, a chestnut gelding who's all heart, plus 2 Border Patrol horses, Titan and Arrow. I'm boarding legally for the feds. That pond, tucked behind my barn, is private, clear as glass, and the horses love it, kicking up water like kids at a pool party. It's my slice of peace. Fenced off from the Crestview Pines HOA that sprouted up 3 years ago with their cookie-cutter houses and fussy rules. I'm out there in my dusty jeans, boots worn thin. When Linda barrels across my property line like she's judge and jury, her phone out, recording, wearing this absurd vest plastered with fake badges, like she ordered it off some shady website. "Stop right there, Cole," she hollers, pointing like I'm caught robbing a bank. "I'm Linda Carver, Crestview Pines HOA president, and you're poisoning our water with those animals." I just stare, half expecting a prank show crew to pop out. "Linda, this is my land, my pond," I say, pointing to the old wooden fence marking my boundary. "You're trespassing." She scoffs, waving her clipboard. "That pond's community property, and you're violating our clean water standards." Her voice has this edge, like she's not just mad about water, she's mad I exist. I keep calm, figuring she's confused. But she's already dialing 911, ranting about animal abuse and public health risks. 20 minutes later, my old high school buddy, Deputy Nate Sullivan, pulls up, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. "Morning, Cole," he says, then turns to Linda. "What's the issue, ma'am?" She launches into this wild tale, arms flailing, claiming my horses are a biohazard. Nate checks my deeds, my survey markers, and shakes his head. "Linda, this pond's on Cole's private land. No violation here." You'd think that'd shut her down. But no, she's sneaking by my mailbox, rifling through it while we talk. I catch her slipping something into her purse, but she's gone before I can call her out. Nate warns her about false reports and leaves, but I check my mail later and find missing letters, including one from Border Patrol about Titan and Arrow. Her footprints, with this weird star pattern, are all over the dirt. "You want to play dirty?" I mutter, staring at my horses splashing, oblivious. That's when I know this isn't over. Next morning, every neighbor's got a flyer under their door. Linda's emergency health notice, making me sound like I'm running a toxic dump, not a ranch. She's twisted my livestock permits, stolen from my mail. I'm sure claiming I'm an unlicensed stable polluting shared water. She demands $12,000 in fines. My friend Clara Hayes, a bank teller who lives next door, swings by, waving the flyer. "This is nuts, Cole," she says, her sharp wit cutting through. "Linda's saying your horses are a health hazard." She fined me $150 for my daisies last year, wrong vibe for Crestview. Clara's been digging, and she's got dirt. Linda lost her real estate license for faking papers. She's pulling the same scam here. That afternoon, Linda's back. This time with a consultant, some nervous guy in a wrinkled shirt, no credentials, just a blank clipboard. She's live streaming, narrating like she's busting a crime ring. "As you can see, the defendant's illegal pond threatens our safety," she booms, directing her fake guy to scoop water in sketchy jars, dodging shots of my fence to sell her lie. Clara, watching from my porch, mutters, "She's framing it like your pond's a public park." Sneaky. They find mud, call it contamination, and Linda whispers, "Mention the health risks, Jerry." I'm half laughing, half furious. This is a circus, but it's costing me. It gets worse. Linda files a county complaint, saying I'm abusing my horses by forcing them into toxic water. Inspector Diane, a 20-year veteran, checks my herd, healthy, happy, gleaming, and shakes her head. "Cole, These horses are better cared for than most people's kids. This complaint's malicious. Still, I get a $150 fine for a missing permit Linda claimed I didn't file, though I did. Neighbors start avoiding me, spooked by her propaganda. Even my cattle buyer backs out, citing controversy. Then I find her cameras, cheap plastic things hidden in my bushes, spying on my pond. Clara and I are out checking my fence when we spot them, blinking like smug little eyes. She's watching you, Clara says, grim. That's when Linda goes nuclear. She shows up with rented survey gear, live streaming again, knocking down my fence posts, claiming they're on HOA land. Blaze spooks. Nearly bolting, and Linda laughs. Better watch those horses, Cole. They'll cost you. I step into her camera's frame, cool as ice. You're recording? Good. So am I. Her smug grin falters. She's not the only one with a lens. That night, I'm on my porch, coffee gone cold, staring at my sleeping horses under the moon, feeling the weight of it all. Linda's lies are poisoning my name, my business, my home, land my family's held for 3 generations. I'm half ready to sell and run, find some nowhere town free of HOAs. But that blinking camera in the bushes snaps me out of it. She's not taking this from me. I grab my drone, bought for checking fences, and set up my own surveillance. At 2 a.m. It pays off. Motion sensors ping, and I catch Linda, ninja style, creeping onto my land, flashlight bobbing, bagging evidence. She's stirring mud, dumping what looks like food coloring to fake an oil slick, all while filming herself. She even climbs my fence, trespassing like it's nothing, then slips into the pond, cursing loud enough to wake the county. It's gold, proof she's faking it all. I send the footage to the HOA board, Nate, and Clara, with a letter calling out Linda's trespassing and fraud, using her own pompous lingo. Systematic violation of private property rights, I write, grinning. Board members call, apologizing, promising action. But Linda doubles down, staging a health inspection with another fake expert. This guy's so clueless he asks if water's supposed to be wet. She's live streaming, ranting about toxic levels, but Clara's on fire. Heckling from my fence. Toxic like your leadership, Linda, she yells, cracking me up. The guy fumbles, admitting, it's just water, clean water, blowing Linda's script. She cuts the stream, screaming at him, and I've got it all recorded. Then the bombshell, Linda calls an HOA meeting, waving a border patrol letter she stole from my mail, claiming I'm hiding their horses illegally. A federal crime. She's live, milking the drama, saying I'm finished. My heart drops. She's twisted my legit boarding deal into something sinister. Clara tries objecting, but Linda shuts her down. Neighbors look spooked, and I'm pacing that night, wondering how she spun this so far. I call my border patrol contact, Kate Larson, who's furious. Your deal's airtight, Cole. That letter's fake, she's lying. Kate sends certified papers, ready to back me up. Clara finds Linda at the library, forging documents on HOA letterhead. And we hatch a plan. I'll surrender at the next meeting, luring Linda into overplaying her hand. I call her, voice dripping defeat. You win, Linda. I'll apologize publicly, take the fines. She's practically purring, setting up her big show, inviting half the town, cameras rolling for her triumph. The meeting's packed, Linda at the front, reading her fake letter, gloating. Cole Ramsey will confess his crimes tonight, she beams. I stand, head bowed, playing the part. Linda's right, I've been wrong, I say, watching her ego swell. Let's show everyone your evidence. Clara fires up my drone footage on the projector. Linda sneaking, dumping dye, climbing my fence, cursing in the mud. The room gasps. Then her voice booms, coaching her fake inspector. Say it's contaminated. Neighbors murmur, stunned. I nod to Kate, who strides in, badge flashing. I'm Kate Larson, Border Patrol. Cole's boarding our horses legally. That letter's forged, impersonating us is a federal crime. Linda's clipboard hits the floor, her face cycling from red to white. She grabs for Clara's laptop, shrieking, it's fake. But her own voice betrays her. Clara quips, your Oscar dreams are dead, Linda, and the crowd laughs. Kate stares her down. We're investigating you now. Linda bolts, papers scattering. Her live stream still running, capturing her meltdown. The fallout's fast. Nate raids Linda's house, finding stolen mail and forged papers. The HOA board demands her resignation, and neighbors misses. Ellis, the Garcias, shares stories of her finds, $250 for a gnome, for $100 for wrong sighting. Clara uncovers Linda's past, busted for real estate fraud, faking inspections, same playbook. She's charged with mail theft, harassment, forgery, and false federal reports, copping 2 years probation, 500 hours of community service, and $15,000 in restitution for her fake fines. She tries running for another HOA 3 towns over, but her story's viral. Residents there shut her down with Wade's Guide, co-written with Clara, downloaded thousands of times. Crestview elects Clara president, scrapping Linda's rules, and my ranch is back, cattle deals flowing, neighbors stopping by to see the famous pond. I host a barbecue, biggest ever, with Nate grilling, Kate's kids petting Shadow, and Mrs. Ellis gifting me a sign, Ramsey Ranch. Horses swim, Karens sink. We laugh, toast to truth, the sunset painting the water orange. My horse is splashing like nothing ever happened. But here's the thing nagging me. Linda was at that library a lot, printing stuff she didn't show. Was she working alone? Or did her real estate buddies egg her on, maybe eyeing my land for development? I keep my drone charged. What do you think? Ever faced a Linda, turning your backyard into a courtroom? How'd you fight? Or would you outsmart her like me, letting her lies bury her? Drop your HOA horror stories in the comments. And let's talk about what it takes to hold your ground when a clipboard comes calling.